The Rufus and Craig Show. The Rufus and Craig Show. The Rufus and Craig Show. Y'all can't see it, but that is, I told him he gotta come.
That theme song is fucking horrible.
Oh,
I've been over here laughing for the last 5 minutes, giggling at your ass trying to do this shit.
welcome to episode 6 of the Rufus and Craig
I
Show.
thought you said it was 5.
It is episode 6. Oh, it might be 5.
You just said 5 before we started recording.
The 5th episode of the Rufus and Craig Show. I am your lovely host, Craig, and that interrupting host over there will be the voice of the one and only Rufus.
The main host.
Happy Saturday, friend.
Happy afternoon or happy Saturday or whatever we're saying.
Yeah, it's whatever you want to say. It's your world.
Mm-hmm.
It's our world. It's my world.
I hate when you say that, but here we go.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Now that you done got me up out of my bed. Anyway, I'm good.
I'm exceptionally happy.
Okay. Exceptionally happy.
Tell us about your week. What happened? What's going on? Catch us up.
You know, I live in the South and we had some snow and ice. It was a lot going on this week. I'm tired. You know, it was a long week. I had a bunch of ice. I had to work every day of it because I don't have a job where I have the luxury to stay at home and work from home. I had to go to work. So, you know, it sucked. But we got through it. It's over with. It's clear outside. It's cold as hell today, but I ain't been out there yet. So, you know, it's all good. I'm here.
That made me think of the song. I'm so icy.
That's Young Jeezy. And, not Young Jeezy. What's that little Gucci Man? Gucci Man and Young Jeezy, actually. Yeah. That's who it is.
Icy. Okay.
Yeah, it's Gucci Man.
The clone.
Way back in 2005 was when that shit came out.
Oh, that's pre-prison or post-prison?
I don't know nothing about his prison life, but I know the song came out when I was in Korea, so that's why I remember it was 2005.
Maybe it was pre-prison. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had an album cover where he had like the orange.
Which one, Gucci Man or the other nigga?
I don't know. You said it was Jeezy.
Nah, it was Gucci Man and Young Jeezy. It's Gucci Man's song. Jeezy just featured on it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I had to rethink that because I had it wrong.
Well, this week has been funny as shit.
Funny how?
Similar to you, that goddamn ice went everywhere. And I think we talked about this in the last episode where pretty much we brought up where the president of the United States wanted to buy Greenland. And now I was talking to my cousin and she said, oh, well, God made it Greenland. This motherfucker is Greenland. Talking about the USA. Talking about he want to buy this shit. Now
I'm sitting here looking, what? God made it Greenland.
Has turned the USA into Greenland, you know, and it's my understanding. I know going up the East Coast, they might be getting a blizzard or some shit. But nonetheless, I'm in the wonderful state of Pennsylvania, in the city of brotherly love, city of neighborhoods, known as Philadelphia. And similar to you, you know, and it's kind of different. I know sometimes when you get rain, it kind of travels up here, but we ain't want your fuck ass ice. You could have kept that and the snow.
Well, we live in the South, so we ain't got nothing to do with that ice. We just got it. Y'all sent that shit over here.
I've never seen weather travel from east to west.
That don't mean it ain't never happened.
Hurricanes, right? When they come up from the Gulf.
See, you already think about it. That don't mean it ain't never happened just because you ain't never seen it. You only been alive for 30-something years. The Earth been around for millions.
What I've been telling you is what I haven't seen. So
okay.
The ice. It's definitely what I wanted to talk to you about. This shit has been crazy for anybody. You know, we all been at home, and it kind of just takes me back to moments of like when we were in COVID. I had fun in COVID. I saved a lot of money.
I hated it.
Read a lot of Iyanla books. Watched Dr. Heavenly for her 40-day series that she did. Yeah, so it was a fun time. But the ice, man. So in the great city of Philadelphia, it's great to somebody. It's been like a war here.
A war how?
The people are fighting over parking spaces, and I didn't know there was a such thing. So, you know, the great thing about, I knew I needed to prioritize parking. So where I live, I actually pay for a parking space that's underneath the building. It's like a little carport type situation. And then there's townhomes like right across from our building. So none of us, we share the same driveway. So the people that have a lot of that do have to park on the street, they're snowed in. And so what happened, let's say Sunday, beginning Sunday, they kind of dispersed the trucks to begin to clear the roads. So these people are called, they're packed in. So if you can imagine just feet of snow around your vehicle, you can't get out. And Monday, for the most part, I know the school district was closed. So a lot of people, I guess, may have worked remote. And in some parts of the state, they may have gotten up to, something more than 20 inches of snow. But nonetheless, talking about Philadelphia, the people are packed in. And so they have a concept of got to get dug out. And so I just think about my partner when he says that, it makes me scream and holler. But no pun intended. But I'm just thinking.
Because my mind went to instantly to
You
the
get
other
what I'm
kind of
saying?
dugout. Yeah, my
Okay.
dirty mind went to the other kind of dugout. But
Dark
continue.
sided, but that's the so you hear this all the time. Yeah, I just dug myself out and I'm trying to get help. People are fighting, people are throwing snow. Somebody got pistol whipped. I saw you had a sanitation worker. There was a video, I know I sent that to you on Instagram, where he's plowing the streets and he
So-
put the snow and said, y'all motherfuckers can't go to work. Y'all can't be out. Get your ass back in the house. Get in the house. And he's just throwing the snow.
So you mentioned imagining it. Well, I don't have to imagine because you sent me 10,000 videos on fucking snow and people shoveling snow out the street and some ignorant ass black woman cussing about this, and this. And it was funny for about 2 seconds and then I was over the shit. I don't like snow. I don't fuck with it. I don't have to see it. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for your contributions to my Instagram inbox, I guess. Because there was a whole lot of videos. I ain't watch all of them because I didn't. But such is life.
I'm that kind of friend. That kind of friend. That one. That's gonna send a million of those damn
And get mad when the people don't watch it.
I do. Because I'm thinking if I watched it, you should watch it too, and it's funny. So we should be watching this.
Mhm. That ain't how my
What's the
life
lady's
set
name?
up.
Clapback Entertainment. So I don't know why women from Philly talk so hard. You talked about Gucci, and I think Deb Adney was his manager. The lady that I sent you that has gone viral, I think that video now has more than 850,000 views. And I've watched her follower count go up from, let's say, 72. She's at like 85,000. That lady went off so bad on the mayor of Philadelphia. Is the word reprehensible?
Why was it reprehensible? But here's my question. How does that, followers, sure, great, but how does that translate into dollars? Because to me, if I got 1 million followers and $30 in the bank, that shit don't mean nothing to me. So is there a bridge there? Or you know what I'm saying? How do we monetize this? Because for me, if I ain't making no money and I'm just getting popular, I don't want it. I'd rather have the money than the popularity.
Well, we don't know if she needs it, but Instagram does monetize accounts, similar to like TikTok. The more engagement that she gets, so they'll pay her. So I'm guessing similar to like YouTube, where they invite content creators into a partnership. I'm taking it that Instagram may have a similar type program. It's been so bad, it's controversial. She has a deeper voice, and that's why I brought up Deb Adney, because she's like, it's Clapback Entertainment. Hey, she's arguing with radio stations and the mayor's friend or whoever. Maybe this was a radio, do you call them disc jockeys? I don't know what that job, radio host. It's somehow the lady's arguing with her, the radio host. So this lady has gained so much traction beyond Philadelphia proper. Again, like I said, she got 2 posts on it. The first one was when she was kind of saying cheers to, I won't call that person a sanitation worker, but some guy in the truck that was plowing the road. So I guess he got a contract with the city. So to do
Or does he work for the city?
It didn't have the logo. It didn't say City of Philadelphia. It was just a white truck with what's the scoop on the front of the truck? What's that called?
You call it a scoop?
A shovel, a big shovel on the front where it moved. Plow. That's what that's called.
Mhm.
So anyway, that's what started it. But I caught the second video that was on how I think ATL Scoop, you got that. Dallas has one where people just cover all Dallas news, but it's always like the garbage news. I think ours is called Philly Fame TV. That's where I saw the video, but I'm nosy. So I'm like, I want to know what the source. And so I too followed the breadcrumbs and went down a black hole, and I found this lady. I think her name is like Katisha Johnson. Nonetheless, so she's been clowning on Instagram, but I just watched her followers go. We're in the house.
She just got her viral moment.
Huh?
She just got her viral moment that she been
She
looking for.
did. She did.
Mhm.
I mean, I went to sleep. I think I sent that to you. Let's say if that was Tuesday night, Monday night, whatever. I woke up crying because she was back in my timeline the next day. Clap back entertainment. And I'm thinking,
She said clapback entertainment.
that's her little tagline. Clap back
Okay.
entertainment. And she's been known
I was
before
about to say, so she been trying to do this.
she stopped. Clap back entertainment. And she got her voice is deeper than mine. So, but I won't get into that. That has
She
nothing.
probably smoked cigarettes.
That might be it.
I don't know.
That
I'm
might
just
be
making
it.
shit up.
But she's having that Cadillac Kimberly type of fame, that Kaya T.S. Madison type of moment right now where
And who's Cadillac Kimberly?
Cadillac Kimberly is a local Atlanta comedian who was signed to William Morris Entertainment. She's supposedly the author of Phaedra from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, reads at the reunion and that famous clapback. Like she's the author of that. But
It's
she's
a book?
a comedian. Huh?
It's a book?
No, that's a person. She's a
No, I'm saying you said she's the author. Is that a book?
Yeah, she wrote Phaedra's reads for the reunion.
Oh,
She's a comedian.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
Phaedra would pay her to write the reads.
Allegedly.
Yeah, what's the lady's person? Then there's somebody from Philly named Mona who too has a deep voice. I don't know what that's about, but I think Mona, to your point about smoking, had come forward. She's now on the Joe Budden podcast. I think that's the name of it.
Okay.
But nonetheless, she having that type of moment. Mona had the Is It Gold Not White Girl podcast. Not your average white. She black.
It couldn't. I don't know these people.
It's okay. I got you. I got you. But I think it's the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast. Nonetheless, this woman is having this moment. And I want to see if I could just pull her up so you all could see if you wanted to. I got to find her. I promise every time I get on here, she's there. And when I tell you, I just holler and squeal like a little pig with hair.
Not a little pig with hair. What the fuck?
I just squeal because this lady is crazy. Let's see if we can get her. Hold on.
I don't know if we need to get her.
Oh, and again, just I'm looking at all the videos that I was able to say. People are out here just holding spots. Let's see. Here she go. Let's see.
Like y'all on the fucking radio telling me Sherelle Parker did her job. She ain't do a motherfucking thing. Look at this shit here. You can't even get the fuck out the motherfucking street. This shit is fucking terrible. She ain't do shit. So I don't know if that was Power 99 or WDAS. Shut the fuck up. She ain't do a motherfucking thing. A man came down this block and did this and this. Look at all this motherfucking ice, child. It took me damn near half an hour to get out the
Okay, we don't have to play the whole
Then I
thing.
had to lay on the motherfucking ground out here, take a shovel, and get all this motherfucking snow from under my car. This shit is a fucking mess. Y'all giving Sherelle Parker credit for what? This street's a fucking mess. And the fuck is.
Okay, can we cut it up? Thanks.
When I tell you, I'm squealing like a pig with hair.
Not a pig with hair.
Oh my god. It's something about a woman and then a black woman.
Oh, we know you love to watch black women scream and holler. We've been doing that. For the audience listening, Craig loves a black woman gossiping on YouTube, screaming and hollering and lying about all the things that's going on. He just loves it. Somebody told him he loves to listen to that shit like he's actually sitting in the audience, and I would have to agree.
I gotta find the one where she was in the car.
No, we don't need to hear no more.
And she the radio people went for her. They called her.
We don't. Do we have to do this right here, right now?
So let's just get back to it. The craziness of these things, the dig outs. And so now I didn't understand. So going into this snowstorm, I'm looking on Instagram. Somebody has a map of just like the snow, and then it's like Philly. And what you see is like this little chair. It's like you're a homeowner. What are those? The chair, deck chairs, or the little
like a patio chair.
Yes, and they put those on the map. When I understand that people are putting vacuums in their parking spots after they dig out, they're putting. I saw Tupperware, like the storage bins. I've seen kid bicycles. Somebody even had a fucking stroller.
Basically, anything that can go in that spot, they put in.
Just say, hold it.
You can't park your shit right here. Because this is my motherfucking spot. And if
right.
you try to park in here, I'm going to shoot your ass. Because apparently, you said they was using guns. I don't know. I ain't living up there.
Yes, that went viral too. And I'm like, that's Philly. The man cleaned out his parking spot. And I guess he moved and wanted to hold it. So they pistol whipped that man. But I think 3 or 4 people got arrested, and somehow there was a knife involved. It's just freaking crazy. And so when people say, "Well, you got cabin," I share with people, I was like, "Well, I got kind of cabin fever," and they was like, "Well, you don't go out in the city no damn way."
Exactly.
What that's beside the point. I still wanted to go to the grocery store, be able to go to the gym, go across the bridge to Cherry Hill, New Jersey, because it's normal over there. This over here fighting for parking spots, even when the land is dry. I'm not with it, so I do a lot of shopping over there in Cherry Hill. But anyway, it has just been very eventful. I'm grateful for it. And it has been very entertainment. Not the shit about getting pistol whipped and stabbed and guns discharged. That shit, I don't want it. But when it comes to just the like the lady, the cussing lady. Oh, and they was in the comments, they told her, "Ooh, girl, you just cuss so good." I fucking died. I fucking lost it. They told the woman that she cussed so good. You just cuss so good. But she held everybody's attention. So
For
wait,
now, until next week when they find the new next thing on social media. Because we live in a world of short attention spans and instant gratification. So we'll be moved on in a week or so.
we gonna see she holding them. She tap dancing every day now. She posting multiple She trying to hold their attention now. She trying to hold them. So she got me locked in. I'm locked in. Anytime I go on Instagram now, for the most part, she right there at the top. She right there at the top. But we will move on from there to our, how we try to talk about what's in the news. And speaking of ICE, ICE is in Pennsylvania, and that is.
And now you're speaking about ISIS and immigration and customs enforcement.
Those
people. Okay.
Yes. Those people are here in Pennsylvania. And, that kind of just had me apprehensive. Because it's not that they, and I didn't laugh when they were snatching up our brown cousins, that don't speak English, but they are snatching up everybody. They're taking people that look like them, because I haven't seen a black ICE agent yet. Have you?
Well, I just saw a video of now I don't know if this man is what they say he is. They say he was a gay black ICE agent. He was arguing with this lady about touching his car. I saw that maybe earlier this week. I don't know how I ended up seeing it, but you should look it up. I would try to look it up, but I ain't, I'm here now. But yeah, that's the only one I've seen thus far. But I'm sure there are black people that work for the Department of Homeland Security because it's been around for so long. How could there not be?
Wow. Well,
So
we will, RIP to Renee Green. Good. Renee Nicole.
it's good.
And more recently, a white male who was a veteran, who was a
Was that the nurse guy?
Who was a nurse. That's right.
Okay.
Who was a nurse, Mr.
At the VA.
Alex Pretty. So RIP to those individuals who have been, their lives have been taken or claimed by ICE. So we'll kind of move on from that to another subject that's kind of still icy. The memes and gifts and shit about, is that woman's name Mirage? What's Nicki Minaj's real name?
Onika Tanya Mirage.
Yeah, because
don't ask me why I know that, because I'm not a fan, but you just know random shit sometimes. That's her name though.
Well, we're gonna leave that. She gonna be that hoe over there. That's what she gonna do. It was Justin James, King of Reeds. I always tell y'all go listen to King of Reeds. When Justin said
he need to send us a check.
She cannot write. What did he say? She cannot walk. It's her walking into the White House, and she kind of does this shuffle in these little wedge heels. And
well, she got all that ass. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. Let me let you finish. I'm sorry.
You are fine. You're perfectly fine, because I think everybody, as they listen to this, is like, well, if her ass is shuffling, she probably been shuffling for years. But yeah, it's her walking into the scooting, shuffling into the White House. I think it was the White House. Yeah, it was. With this big furry cream white coat, something, and these little wedge sandal heels. And I'm kind of different, so I'd be like, I look at stuff that ain't nobody else gonna look at, and I was like, wow,
absolutely.
What is this called? Pigeon toe? She's shuffling. She's moving.
Yeah, I think pigeon toe do something like that.
She has just turned into the auntie nobody wants to see coming.
She got all that ass. That's probably why she couldn't walk, because all that fake ass that she got them implants for, that was limiting her mobility. I mean, that's my guess. I don't really know. Allegedly, she got I don't know what the woman got, but she got a lot of ass. I don't know if it's natural or not, but she got a lot of ass back there. A big, what they say, she pulling a wagon.
Well, we don't want to see that bitch coming. And so I know they say that all the gays have left her, because what does she tell the gays? It's okay to be a boy. So they've all left her. and so people talked about her wig,
Her
and
wig, her wig.
you were just tickled by that, and I'm like, what you even? But you was like, look at this shit. What's
that,
wrong with her hair?
that wig was not wigging. Like I don't know if she must since she got rid of the gays, ain't no punks over there to fix her hair, so she had to either do it herself or get somebody else to do it. But a punk wasn't doing that, baby. Not no punk. That was somebody else.
Yo, NK. Never. So yeah, it's in the makeup. It just again, she's the auntie that nobody wants to see coming. So the homophobic auntie that nobody wants to see coming. How about that? We'll leave it there. Oh, and also the White House came out to say the little gold Trump card that she showed. They said is she a permanent resident, but not a citizen?
I don't know.
They clarified that she does not have that. I'm gonna call it a Trump, but it might be a gold card that you could pay $1 million and get U.S. citizenship. She was bashing people, but they came out to kind of clarify. No, that was just like a momentum.
That's exactly the word they used was memento.
Memento. But a bitch ain't got no momentum as it comes to her fucking citizenship. Gotcha, bitch. So we're gonna move on. Speaking of her, because she was arguing with our good brother, we can now claim him. And I don't have an issue with Don Lemon having a white.
So wait, we wasn't claiming him before?
I think people took issue with him because it was kind of as if Don was putting this community down and saying some of the issues that we face was due to our own actions. And while he's on the whole,
that's not incorrect. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. But he's done a 180, and so all things constant, he's on this side now. And we know Don was taken into custody. It would have been Thursday night going into Friday. Excuse me, and he was released on Friday afternoon. I'm a big YouTube fan. I love YouTube. Regards to the freedom of expression.
Well, you mean? Let me interject here. The freedom of expression on YouTube is what you're talking about.
Yeah, like people talk what they want to talk.
I also love YouTube, but I don't agree with the freedom of expression comment because when I watch YouTube, I see videos where they won't say words. Like they use initials for things, or they can't say the specific names of drugs. It really bothers me because we're supposed to live in a country where we have free speech, but these people are acting like YouTube. I don't know if YouTube is censoring them or if they're doing it to themselves, but say the fucking word. It's not going to hurt anybody to hear these words. People need to hear shit. That's just my opinion and mine alone. So I'll stand on that. I'll down that hill.
I find it funny. So yeah, Don Lemon being new media and having that, because it's not legacy media like your ABC, CBS, Fox News. And so people are saying, their rights and freedom of the press, blah, 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 because of what he was then associated with by going to that church. It put him at risk and his family. I don't know if does he and his husband have a kid?
I don't know.
They don't. He and his wife.
I don't know.
But nonetheless, he's out. So, Onika Mirage, you can eat that bitch. He's out. Don is out. It didn't work. So, you're just looking there. You all can't see Rufus right now, but he's just kind of just sitting. I know he's.
Well, what am I supposed to be doing?
To do, and
I'm sitting here waiting on your next topic so I can chime in. With regard to the Don Lemon and Nicki Minaj thing, I don't have a comment because I didn't know they had any type of beef at all. But I will say that I think that when him being arrested was a fishing expedition or a witch hunt, if you will, because it felt very targeted. Like, why would they go all the way to LA and arrest him for some shit that seems trivial?
It was other ones too. George.
Yeah, it was 2 other journalists.
three other ones.
3. Okay.
This is Jamel Lundy, and this might be Trahern Cruz. They were also arrested as a part of this conspiracy or whatnot, but they were released a little bit before Don. But those other 3 journalists were victims of this administration.
Maybe it was a litmus test because as we've seen in other countries, when you start arresting journalists for doing their jobs, it ain't too much longer before other shit start happening. And like I said, we're supposed to live in a country where we have free speech, and journalists are actually protected under the Constitution. I think I can't tell you which amendment, but I'm pretty sure there's a protection for journalists in there. So I don't know. It's weird. I hate it.
We appreciate Don Lemon and his getting away from said corporation. Because moving on to something else I wanted to talk to you about, speaking of corporations, times is hard. These motherfuckers is laying people off. I ran across something. It said Intel laid off 24,000 employees. UPS has laid off 48,000 employees. Amazon has laid off 30,000 employees. Meta has laid off 600. Kroger has laid off 1,000. Applied Materials has laid off, this is a tricky number, 1,444 employees. Target has laid off 1,800. Paramount has laid off 2,000. And Salesforce has laid off 5,000. PwC, not familiar with them.
That's PricewaterhouseCoopers, their consulting firm, I believe.
Thank you for educating us, Rufus. They've laid off 5,600. Microsoft has laid off 7,000. Novo Nordisk has laid off 9,000. What are they? What is Novo Nordisk?
I'm not sure. I think they have something to do with either AI or something medical. I don't remember. Let me look it up. Hold on. Well, no, I'll continue because I don't know if I'm gonna have time.
No, you're fine. Ford has laid off 11,000. I said, we just gonna stop. It's just, Nestle has laid off 16,000. And I thought the president, was supposed to make the economy better. But
we all knew he was lying.
Well, and it brings about even another concept that I looked at, and the new corporate piece is called quiet cutting. So opposed to them firing you or paying you your pension, or you being able to, be on their unemployment insurance, they'll reassign you to a project that you don't want, basically forcing you to quit. Not necessarily a project that you don't want, but just putting you somewhere else in the company. They might take away the team you may have had and isolate you to a place to where you just say, hey, I cannot work here. So when you walk away, you're not entitled to what you could have gotten if they have laid you off. So that is another concept that these companies are looking to do. But one company that has not laid off any employees in its existence is, drum roll, I like their chicken wings. People going crazy over a salad and even a salad. I don't know if they
let it out. What is it? Who is it?
Ta-da! Publix. They say,
oh,
so what is going on in the economy? Publix has not laid off anybody.
And let me just explain you live on the East Coast, I live in the South. We don't have Publix in the South, but I did live on the East Coast for a period of time. Publix is a grocery store chain, and mostly in like Florida, Georgia, and probably some other states.
But in Alabama, the South.
I say in some other states, but they don't that's where I know them from. They don't have them here or when I lived in Louisiana, but they're a grocery store chain. It's mostly on the East Coast or maybe some southern places as well.
It says, thank you for sharing that.
And to answer your question, Novo Nordisk is a leading global healthcare company founded in 1923 and headquartered in Denmark.
Okay. Denmark, that's a country, right?
Yeah, Denmark is in Europe.
Okay. I was about to say, when you said, I was like, yeah, that's not, okay, cool. Well, wait, why would they?
Well, they have a global workforce, just like all those other companies you named.
So when I read that number, was that just the U.S. citizens that was laid off?
I don't know. Where did you get that? I don't know. Where'd you get the statistics?
Check your sources, good people. But as it relates to Publix, it says Publix supermarket has 0 layoffs in 95 years. George Jenkins made every employee an owner through stock. 230,000 employee owners, and that's $59.7 billion in revenue, and workers retire as millionaires.
Well, that's good, but is this true or not, or do you know? I heard that Publix is a MAGA supporting company.
It's a what?
They support MAGA. Do you know about that, or is that true? Because I'm not sure. I've just heard that.
Well, we'll keep rocking and rolling with it. That I'm unsure of.
And what
I'll tell you is, if it's a company owned and run by a wealthy black man, wealthy white gentleman, more than likely they are going to be MAGA support.
I would agree with that.
And, I hate that because sometimes we say MAGA should not be confused with Republican, but I think, unfortunately, hey, it's one and the same at this particular point.
I disagree, but we don't have to talk about that right now.
All good. We see it differently. And I want to close out Our little sister. Everybody's little sister, somebody's big sister, but our little sister, everybody, America's goddaughter, Sha'Carri Richardson.
What she did there?
Child, she done got arrested. Speeding, going in and out. You see the body cam footage. And
Speeding.
the child,
Where'd she get arrested there for speeding? Because who going to jail for speeding?
she lives in Florida. She was going to speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour. And it's my understanding there may have been other people that were doing the same thing. And she was observed going in and out of lanes during this time. And she got pulled over. And the man pretty much was saying, "You're going to jail." I can't think about the other things that the officer was saying, but of course, in the video, it's kind of saddening. You know, she's pretty much pleading with him and expressing, "I didn't do it." Just giving him whatever it could to keep her ass, behind the wheel of that car and going back to the road. And he was like, "No, you're going to jail." And he said something rude and brass, like I can't quite remember, but it was at that point that she should have shut the fuck up and just said, "Okay, you know what? Let me just accept my demise as it relates to this moment. Not situation in totality, but as it relates to the moment. Let me just be in this moment. My ass is going to jail." And I have to remember, this is a person that is in her 20s. I'm going to look up and see how old, she is. But this is she's 25 years old. And one thing that the media did not share was her boyfriend. He went to jail too.
What did he
He
go to
was,
jail for?
yeah. Um, it may have been possession,
Of marijuana?
something. He walked up to the officers, I guess, when they had pulled her over, and so something happened. His ass went to jail too, and I just, and he too is an Olympian. So how are our most talented, black folks, young black folks, going to jail? And the boyfriend is Christian Coleman. He's 29. So these are young people that are in their 20s. He should know a little bit more, of course, know a little better than her because she's 25. And, these are, I'm sure, more than likely millionaires in their own rights, given their athletic, their contracts and things of that nature. But they ass went to jail. And it's just it made me very sad because somewhere in America and in this world, there's a little black or brown person that's looking up to these people. And I know when you and I were in school and around grade A school, we looked up to Olympians. That meant something. So-and-so competed in the Olympics, right? They made it. Their talent, their ability of their bodies have allowed them to experience the world stage. And so I just think it's very unfortunate. And I just want to see better. I want to see better.
As we all do.
So it gives.
But I will say that going to jail for speeding, that's not a major crime, so it could be worse.
But you know what's weird? Nobody has told me that her ass is out.
Maybe she's still in.
That's what's concerning. Nobody has told me that her ass is out of jail.
Well,
I need her out.
where she got arrested at? In what part of Florida?
Oh shit, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's look it up real quick because I am unsure. You all, where
Where did that girl get arrested at? I think you said it was Orange County yesterday. Is that correct?
arrested recently? Let's see. Yep, Orange County, Florida.
Okay, that's Orlando. So go to the Orange County court website, and you can see if she got released or not. I believe. You ain't gotta look it up right now because we gotta keep this thing
we'll cover
moving.
that next week. But she was doing 104 and a 65. They clocked her. And so I guess I know in Georgia, I believe they call them super speeding tickets. And you have to go to court for those. I've never seen anybody arrested. I have a friend that works in healthcare and he gets those or has gotten those. And he would just turn them over to his attorney and get them removed, reduced, paid, whatever the hell he had to do.
She probably out by now because I don't think you're gonna stay in jail for no long time for speeding. I don't think, but I ain't no expert, so what do I know?
You know what? I think that's a good note. We're gonna say she's out, Sha'Carri. We'll know. This is Saturday, January the 31st. We're gonna enter Black History Month.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow, which is the month of February. So
I'm starting my afro.
So hopefully she got funded out before Black History Month. Free Chicago.
I hope she did too. I'm starting my afro journey tomorrow.
Y'all, he ain't got no hair, and I don't think nothing grows.
Don't be telling my business.
Good luck to him. I think that's a great moment. You know, before Rufus gets any more tired and shares any.
Who said I was tired?
Well, you got to be to volunteer any things that are not true. Ain't no hair growing up there, man. You all have a wonderful week going into Black History Month. We appreciate you all. We love you all. You got to say bye, Rufus. This is your chance to say bye.
Bye, y'all. And
Bye,
you.
y'all. We'll see y'all. Bye.
And don't start this weak ass outro song either.
We ain't got one.